welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to tonight's 24/7 report, where a massive story is broken tonight on Sky Sports News, and it's not really the kind of story we Everton fans want to hear. According to them, Everton have turned down an £85 million bid from Barcelona for Richarlison. In fairness, they did say Everton rejected the offer immediately, saying they are unwilling to sell one of their prized assets as they look to strengthen their squad rather than deplete it. Apparently, Barcelona believe Richie would be a decent player to stand in for and then later on complement Luis Suarez up top. Of course, Suarez is currently out with an injury at Barcelona, but they believe Richarlison will be a good addition to their squad. However, since then, sources from both clubs have denied this bid, which suggests to me that Sky are either trying to unsettle our key players, which really wouldn't surprise me, and the alternative, which would surprise me even less, was that they may be trying to stir up a bit of false drama ahead of the deadline day where maybe very little is set to happen. Rest assured, though, whatever way the wind blows, Richie is not going anywhere anytime soon, and certainly not in the next 3 days. As far as possible incomings are concerned, a few new names today, and thank goodness, because The Athletic report Everton are monitoring Memphis Depay. Marcel Brands, of course, oversaw his development at PSV before he moved to Man United, and apparently he tried unsuccessfully to bring him to Goodison last summer. However, an immediate move for Memphis Depay has to be off the table as he is currently out for the rest of the season with a cruciate ligament injury. And as we know, cruciate ligament injuries are very difficult to recover from, and throw in the fact that he also struggled in the Premier League with Man United, and I'm not convinced that he is worth the gamble for the no doubt big fee that Lyon will be looking for were they to sell him. On the other hand, the other new name on the list today is one that I would definitely get behind. He may be relatively unknown as far as the Premier League is concerned, but he's quickly gaining a good reputation in Serie A after impressing in the Championship before that with Leeds United, and that is, of course, the brilliantly named Ronaldo Vieira. He's a defensive midfielder who currently plays for Sampdoria, and despite them struggling near the foot of Serie A, his performances in Italy have been quite impressive. This season he's been getting steadily better, and Football Insider has linked us to him for a reported £14 million, which would see Sampdoria pretty much double their money, having paid €7 million to buy him from Leeds in the summer of 2018. Most importantly for me, he's only 21 and he's physically imposing, which is very much the kind of midfielder we're looking for. He's on an upward curve and he could be the perfect addition to the midfield, adding a bit of dynamism to what I think is a generally static set of midfield options that we have at present. So Ronaldo Vieira is definitely a signing that I would endorse if we are willing to give that the go-ahead. Another very dynamic player to have been linked to us from Serie A is Hirving Lozano. These kind of links to Serie A players seem inevitable these days with Ancelotti in charge. Ivan Zazzaroni from Corriere dello Sport say that the Everton boss wants to bring Hirving Lozano to Everton, having already brought him to Napoli when he was manager there. And why would the Italian press lie? And on that note, here's another one. Il Mattino claim Alan wants to move to Everton. Of course, Alan is also currently playing for Napoli, and the article claims that he and his family have had enough there. He wants to move elsewhere, and he's keen to play for his former manager Carlo Ancelotti. All sounds great until you realise that this was the same paper that suggested Napoli wanted £80 million for him just yesterday, and unsurprisingly the report then says we haven't made an offer. Meanwhile, plenty of write-offs it seems today, because Gianluca Di Marzio has effectively brought a close to the rumours surrounding Mattias Vecino. He claims that Antonio Conte has now decided he wants to integrate Vecino back into his squad and keep hold of him, where it was expected that he might leave this window, but that doesn't seem to be the case now. And Di Marzio continues to write off possible Everton transfers. He's written off Krzysztof Piatek by suggesting that he is now set to move to Hertha Berlin. However, there is one confirmed transfer which we can finish with today, and that is the youngster Anthony Evans, who has completed a permanent transfer to Paderborn, who are currently in the heat of a relegation battle in the Bundesliga. It's a big step up, I think, from the under-23s in terms of a challenge, and it's important to see a player now maybe considering his professional career and wanting to play first-team football. But it's also good for Everton. I think it's important to see us moving on another player who maybe wasn't going to make the grade here at first-team level. And I think these kind of moves are crucial in terms of freeing up space in the development squad for the more promising youngsters that we have in the academy, which is something that I don't think we've been doing well enough over the last couple of years. So this is really good to see. Nonetheless, though, best of luck to Anthony Evans in the rest of his career and his time at Paderborn. And there you have it, one more day down as the hours tick down to the deadline, and still no real eyebrow-raising moves as far as Everton are concerned, apart from the pretty false speculation regarding Richarlison. Will anything change? Will we sign anybody? Let us know what you think and drop us a comment below. Give the video a like and a subscribe to the channel as well. I will be back tomorrow with another report, so make sure you tune in then. And until then, thank you guys for watching on the Toffee Blues.